Hello, my lovely duckies, and welcome to the Boneyard. And as always, I am your host, Caster. And we have a special episode today. We're going to be installing and showcasing various Game Boy Advance mods. Oh yes, Ducky. We're going to be installing the IPS V2 backlight screen. We're going to be installing a brand new speaker with an amp to make it really loud. We're going to be showcasing the slip resistant shell, and also, we're going to put in a rechargeable battery with a USB-C plug. Oh, Dougie, it's going to be great. Now, you can install some of these mods without any kind of soldering skills required, because some of them are literally just drop in. Because we're going to be doing the no-cut mod, which basically, if anybody has ever done a Game Boy Advance backlight replacement before, they'll know how much of a pain in the neck it is. You have to cut away on the original shell to make the new screen fit. With this no-cut mod from Handheld Legend, or the new shell from Handheld Legend, I'm sorry, there's no cutting involved. There's nothing you have to do. Everything is all ready to go. So you can just drop the screen in, and you can drop the battery in, and those mods don't require any kind of soldering at all. But be warned though, if you do this, you will not have a dimmer function. You need to solder wires to get the dimmer function. But just to have a new screen that's backlit, you don't have to. But this is a great way to start. If you want to get into soldering, this is a pretty good mod to start that, because the soldering isn't really all that hard. So anyways, Duckies, without further ado, let's get into the install and showcase of various Game Boy Advance mods. Alright, Duckies, here we are. Let's check out what we got. Let's go over our parts list. Everything came in the mail today, so I'm so excited. Alright, here we go. Alright, so most of this comes from Handheld Legend. And so let's go ahead and bring out our first box from Handheld Legend. Alright, so this is going to be the new case. So this is the no-cut case, which, as you can see, it's already had everything cut. And if you have not done this already, normally there's like little bits here, and then there's like a line of plastic right here that you have to cut, and basically you have to get it all nice and smoothed out for the screen, because the screen, the IPS screen will not fit a normal Game Boy Advance shell, so you have to like do some modifications to it. So this one is the no-cut version. It's kind of like this weird, it looks really good, but it's this kind of weird, I don't know, foam. This is what it feels like. It feels like foam, but it's not. It's paint, and you can see they've spray painted it. So this was a white one. So, and then we got the right here. I see, and I really wish they would have spray painted this, but I guess you're not gonna be taking it off, because we're gonna be putting a rechargeable battery in here. But yeah, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like they should have done that. But oh well. I mean, it's like you're not gonna see it, because you're never gonna take this off once we get the battery in there. And as you can see, it's got this cut here for a USB-C cable. So yeah, and of course, it does come with let me see here. It does come with replacement labels, like that one. Let's see where they at. I think it's on. Well, oh yeah. So yeah, they come with these replacement labels, and it has Retro 6 on there. And if you don't want that, there's plenty of like places like eBay where you can get like replacement labels, and you can get custom ones with like Pokemon and all that, Legend of Zelda. But yeah, so we got this going on here. Yeah, so the shell looks really good. Okay, so it feels really good too. All right, so then we got our glass replacement, and I got the one that has kind of like, look at that gold hologram. Oh, that looks so awesome, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You can get them with from Handheld Legend. You can get them with like all kinds of different ones. You can get different colors and stuff. And they had one with a gold hologram. I thought that would look pretty badass with the red. So yeah, I think it's gonna look awesome. And then it came with like replacement screws. I'm gonna keep the screws from the original one. I'm not gonna bother with this. I mean, the difference being, I think these are just regular. Yeah, these are regular, just Phillips head. And where the other one is tri-wing, I'll just keep the regular ones. But anywho, so we got that, and then we got button replacements, because I figured I'd just go ahead and replace the buttons too. So all new brand buttons. I thought black would look really good with the red here. And of course it comes with another Game Boy Advance thing on the back. Yeah. So there's the bumper. It feels pretty good. Yeah, feels really good. And then the membranes. I might just, I don't know. I guess these are okay. I was going to keep the original membranes, but I don't know. We'll pop these in here because these look pretty decent. Well, I don't know. Okay, I thought that was like a tear in it, but well, it might be. I don't know. Well, we'll be gentle with it. Well, if anything happens, we have the original one. So, but yeah, it comes with these membranes. Let's go ahead and dump them out, shit. So yeah, they feel pretty good, and they look pretty good too. Yeah. So, all right. So that's that. All right, and then I guess these are more buttons for the back. It's on there, I can imagine. All right, and then of course all this came from handheldlegend.com. Durr. Okay. If you can't tell by all the labels and stuff where it came from. And then we got, that's not all we're going to do. We're also going to put in a replacement battery. And we got, let's see here. So we got the replacement battery here. And it comes with double-sided tape on it so you can get it nice in there and stuck. I think it goes like this, yeah. So we can get it, all right, let's see here. So we can get it like right in there like this. Yeah, that's how it's gonna sit in there. Might have to push it up a little bit, but then we got the, go ahead and take this out. Well, okay, I think okay, never mind. The tear's up this way. All right, there we go. I'm not a weakling. So we got the Clean Juice from Retro 6 and Handheld Legend, you know, distributed through them. This is the Clean Juice power adapter here. So no soldering needed whatsoever. Okay, so what you're gonna do is honestly just like this, just put this on top of here, and you're gonna set. Of course, this is when you have it like with the motherboard on there, and you're gonna get, these are gonna be touching right there, yeah. So we're gonna angle this in here. I mean, we're gonna have. We'll figure it out once we get it all put together. But this should be like one of the last steps. But you don't have to mod anything. Once you get it in there where you're gonna get it, you can put the double-sided tape down, put that on there, and then you're gonna plug this into there, and then boom, you're ready to go, Dougie. And then you just put that on there, and you'll be ready to go. So yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, no soldering whatsoever for this mod. So if you really want to do that for your Game Boy, yeah, you could definitely do that with your Game Boy without any kind of modding, what kind of soldering skills or anything. So don't be intimidated. All right, so and then we got one more last thing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna put this on there. I gotta look it up, but we got a Game Boy audio amplifier. So yeah, we got the here it is, like the little, it's so tiny. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to solder wires to all this, right, all these points right here, and to various different points, and then we're gonna get put the speaker on there, replace the speaker, and this is basically gonna be a lot freaking louder than the default speaker on the original. So yeah, oh yeah. So this is all the parts that we're gonna have here, and yeah. So this right here is definitely part of like the no cut, no solder thing right here. But yeah, this is the part where you're gonna need some soldering skills, and then Then we got our screen here, our IPS screen. And now this right here did not come from Handheld Legend or Retro 6 or anything, or Retro Modding or anything like that. I actually got this off of eBay. This is actually just a generic kit. I know Handheld Legend does sell generic kits, but yeah, I thought I would try one of those out and see how good it is. But this guy, he was a pretty good, it was an American seller, but this is obviously a Chinese bootleg, you know. And so this is our ribbon cable here, and we're gonna have to, now this whole mod right here, replacing the screen, you can do it without any kind of soldering skills or any kind of, you know, thing. If you get like the no cut, if you get the no cut shell, and you don't care about the brightness, you can do this whole mod without any kind of soldering skills. Okay, you know, it does not require anything. All you're gonna need is just a screwdriver, and I don't have it, but they did give me. Let's see, where did I put them in? Oh, I'll have to look for them. But this did come with tools. It came with a tri-wing screwdriver. That's really the only thing you're gonna need. But like I said, this one came with a tri-wing screwdriver, so you don't really need to go get anything. So yeah, so if you don't want to solder anything, you can still have a really awesome Game Boy with a rechargeable battery with no soldering skills. But if you got soldering skills, then and honestly, this one is actually a pretty easy soldering job, because all you're going to do is, if you want the brightness here, you're going to solder to the left, right, and select button. And you're not going to need the ground one, but left, right, and select, and to different points on the motherboard, which we'll get to that later. And then you can have your brightness. And then also it came with wires that are also, if you can see, they're also pre-cut, which I thought that was really awesome. Because these little teeny wires, I always have trouble stripping them. Yeah, my pair of wire strippers, it can't handle these little teeny tiny ones. And hopefully they're the right length. I think actually this is left and right, and this smaller one here, I think that's actually for the select button. So yeah, so we're gonna solder these wires to different points on the motherboard, and then right to these points right here, and we'll have a brightness functionality. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started, and yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll see you duckies in a minute. All right, duckies, here we are. Here is the Game Boy Advance we're going to be modding. All right, so it's the regular, I think, Glacier, as it's called. It does not have a back. Yeah, it does not have a back to it, so it doesn't matter. We're going to have dual screen and everything. All right, and then we got a game here. We got a Super Mario Advance. All right, and just to show you, it does work. And as you can see, you can't really see anything. So that's why we're doing this screen here. So yeah, the only way you can see anything is by having a light shine right on it. So that's why this mod is so great. Because if you go like that, you can't see. Alright, so we know it works. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew it, take the games out, take the batteries out. Whoop, sorry, hit the camera there. Come on. Okay, so we're going to take the batteries out.
out. All right, so then take a pair of I'm gonna use my screwdriver here, but take a pair of like tweezers and very gently push these little tabs up here. You can see these little tabs. You just very gently do it. There's no force. There you go. This locks in the ribbon, and you should be able to just pull right out. Oop. There you go. Not too much force. So that's really all we need here is the motherboard. All right, so good to go. Now, if you were going to use the original shell, what you would do is you would do this. Just very gently like that, and it comes right up. Do it again a little bit. Okay. And a little bit of the glue there from the... Yeah, a little bit of glue from the thing on the gasket there. And there we go. We got the screen all taken out. So that's how you would do it if you were going to keep the screen. And then you would just rip this out because you don't need it at that point. Because you're going to get a replacement one. And then you could pop this out, and that's how you replace the screen. Now, to show you the difference between the cut and the no cut is that, as you can see, there's this... what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut here. You're going to have to cut all this. And then, as you can see, there's a little... this little, like, L-shaped part right here. Let's see if I can point at my screwdriver. Yeah. Like right here. This whole thing has got to come out. So you got to take a blade or something, or a Dremel, and you got to smooth this out. All right. And I believe that's the only one you got to do. And then that's how you even get it to even get in there. And you got to cut these off. And you got to cut all the way up here, and then you got to cut like right here, but not too much because this is where the bumper, see if I can find it, the little thing I have for the bumper goes right there. So you don't want that to well, that's not the right one. Plus also look how nasty that is. Yeah, so we're gonna good thing we got replacement buttons. Okay, where's that other bumper? There it is. I think this is the right bumper. The correct bumper. So yeah, so you want to make sure you don't want to cut too much of that. So so you got to figure out how much you want to cut. So this is the difference here. See, they've already got that all cut nice and neat, and then they got this part here cut, and this part doesn't even exist because this is just a custom mold that they made. So yeah, I don't think they even cut it. They just got it molded like that to how you're gonna need it. So yeah, this is what's so great about it, because this right here is a pain in the ass. This is probably the hardest whole damn part of the whole damn mod. It's just getting that to the right length that you need. But this, just go ahead and spend the extra money and get the new shell. It'll look better, and you don't have to mess with it. But if you really, really want the shell, and I understand why, Boneyard. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, it's not COVID. Oh yeah. I was kind of holding that one in. I was like, oh, please don't do this on camera. Oh yeah, but yeah, no edits, one take, Willie. I told you that's how we do it around here in the boneyard. All right. So, anyways, now that I got that out, literally. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and show you how. Let's see. First off, we're gonna test our screen. First off, before we do anything. So that's what you want to do. You always, even if it's from like Funny Playing, if you got it from Funny Playing, or if you got the Funny Playing one from Handheld Legend or whatever, you always want to make sure that your stuff works before you commit to put it in there. So how we're gonna fit it in there is we're gonna fit it in right in there. And look at that, it fits right in there. And I believe there's actually we might not need anything as long as we get it right up in there like that. Actually, no, that might be the wrong spot. I think that's the right way to put it. No, because it wouldn't be like that. It'd be like, I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get in there. But I believe it might be like that, yeah. So, yeah. And you're going to put down, let's see here. You're going to put down this double-sided tape on there to make sure it stays in place. But let me tell you something. Make sure your screen works. and make sure you're absolutely ready to put your screen in, because once you put this down and you put the screen on top of this, there's no going back, Ducky. Like, seriously, your screen is going to crack like a malnourished bone. Yeah, I mean, it will. There's no. I've done that before where I thought maybe I can adjust it, and as soon as I did, try to push it up just a little bit to adjust, I heard it go snap, and then I was like, ah, crap. And then when I went to check it out, yeah, I completely ruined the LCD and I had to buy a new one. So yeah, please check your stuff out, and please make sure that before you do anything, you find out what how you're gonna have it put in there. So we're going to this part snaps into this part, and you make sure you don't want to get the bins pin or anything. You want to make sure it fits in there. So there, we're good to go. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the back from here, and we're gonna put our I think it's how it goes in there like that. Yeah, but first, before we do anything, we're gonna go ahead and put our. Let's see here. Now, the thing is, sometimes your ribbon cable might not fit a certain way, so you're gonna have to figure out how. Usually, they come with like two different ribbon cables. That way, you can figure out like which side you need to be on. But we got this one, so you go ahead and push these up a little bit to get that in there. And then what you want to do is you want to slide that in like that. Don't really push it in too much force, and then take this thing right here, and then just kind of push it down very gently back in there. And there we go. That holds it in there. All right, Dougie, I'm back. Yeah, Caster's stupid. Yeah, Caster had it in backwards. Yeah, so this is how it would lay. So, yeah, I had the ribbon put in backwards. So, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Then you lay it down like that. Now, let's see how it looks. Oh, look at that, much better. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Oh yeah. So you can kind of barely hear this speaker is so damn fucking look low. Oh my god. Yeah, doesn't that look good? Of course, I still have like the thing over it, so why might it look all that perfect? All right, then let's see if we can get the title here. There we go, Super Mario Advance. So it looks pretty good, Dougie. All right, so now that we got that, we're gonna get on with what we need to get on with. All right, I'm gonna take the batteries out. All right, gently remove this. Take the game out and then gently remove that. All right, and since this is a no-cut version, we should be ready to go. Like, because normally this is where you would start trying to Dremel the your case there. But now that we don't have the no cut one, we don't have to worry about that. All right, so this is how it's gonna fit in here. Let's see here. So let's see that goes in there like that. So that okay. So then yeah. All right. So this is the way it's gonna fit in. There are spacers that came with this, but as long as we put it in there like that, it should be. Yeah, that should be good right there. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Because I don't want to get too much of that white over there. Yeah, I think that would be good. Just like that. Push it up. There we go. That's how we want to get it. So, let's see here. So let's go ahead and get our double-sided tape out. And, very carefully peel it off. This is what we need, this right here. So we figure out how we're going to put it on here. I believe it's just going to go like that. No? Because we don't want it to get... I don't know if this is going to work here. Let's see. Of course, this might not be the right one. Let me put that right there, because I know I had two, because I got one that came with... this one came with the replacement screen, so I don't know if I have the right gasket. Alright, Duckys, here we are. So I had to jury rig something up. It didn't really fit, so I had to cut it there to get it to get it to work. But yeah, we should be ready to go. Yeah, so this is how we're going to put it in there. So let's go ahead and carefully put it in here. So this may be a whoa, no. Alright, go down there. Alright, so this may be an accident on camera happening, or maybe it'll do it in one shot. Let's see. Okay, we're also going to want to take the, don't forget to take this off. You're going to want to take that film off. Alright. And we're going to go try to get it as far up here in the corner as possible. Alright. And I think we might have just gotten it. Yeah, I think we got it perfectly. Well, there's a little bit over there. Maybe we can kind of shove it over a little bit. Very careful. I got better tools for this. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me get my bag of tools out here. Yeah, I was like, what am I doing? I got a plastic spudger for this. So we're just going to very gently, maybe if we can gently slide it over. That should be fine. A little smudge there, but we'll get rid of it. Alright, so yeah, that should be good. So let's go ahead and try it out. Alright. So let's see here. We want to get make sure we get that off. Alright, so we want to make sure that we got our oh man, I'm just dropping everything. Alright. Really, I think now I'm looking back, I think I should have just kept this on there. Because this is kind of a pain in the ass to do. Alright, let's see here. Plastic spudger, help me out. Oh my God. So like, this is going to go on Facebook or not Facebook, this is going to go on YouTube, and people can be like, hey, so I was watching this guy named Caster, and man, did he really suck trying to put this screen in. Yeah. All these bad things kept happening to him. There we go, okay. Up. Come on, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Did we do it? I think we did. Awesome. So this is probably going to be right up there on the select button, so hopefully that'll be fine. Alright, so let's put this bad boy in here and see. Alright, everything just slides into place. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and put our ribbon cable in here. Actually, might have just... Alright, I think we're going to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. I think that's going to work better. Spudger. Spudger. Tell you what, plastic spudger is your best friend when it comes to like electronics. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All right. Okay. So what we're getting that screen nasty. All right. So let's go ahead and put the new back on. Yeah. Look at there. And let's go ahead and just put the batteries in real quick. And that's real tight. That's what she said, right? Oh, forgive me. I know. Low-hanging fruit. All right, so moment of truth. Did Caster do it or not? Look at the hair. Not bad. Oh man, that's still kind of bugging me. Because you could see that white over there. But I mean, all in all, it's still pretty good. I mean, it could have been much worse. So I think let's pick and choose your battles. So try to be a little bit more, trying to line up a little better than I did. But I think it was pretty good. I mean, you can see the whole screen and everything. The gameplay is not look at that. That looks so good. But yeah, the gameplay's not obscured. And look at that. Like before, you couldn't even see it if I laid it like that. It looks so damn good, doesn't it? All right. So that's pretty much the no-cut mod for it. I mean, of course, we're going to have to wipe this down before we put the new screen on, which we're going to do that here in a second. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That's so good. But yeah, that's all you need to do for the no-cut mod. And then you're pretty much done at this point. Just screw everything back together, put everything back, and then bam, you're done. And then awesome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and okay, so we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and put the battery in while we're there. Or well, no, I think we should wait. I think we should wait and do that last since it supposedly is going to be a lot easier to install. So let's go ahead and well, no, I want to do I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get the soldering done, and then we'll go ahead and start on the other part. So if you're here just for the no cut part, I guess just go ahead and skip forward. All right. So plus we also got to get the gonna get this this done here. So all right, I'll be back, Duckies. All right, Duckies, we're back with the soldering portion of this video. Now, okay, so we're going to go ahead and prepare the board while our soldering iron is kind of heating up. So what we're going to do is we're going to solder this right here, TP2. We're going to need that point. So we're going to go ahead and prep this point, and then you want to prep SW3 on here and SW2 right here. And these are where we're going to be running our wires from, okay? And we're going to run them to right here. So we're probably going to have to do is we're going to flip it like this when we get ready to solder. So we'll go ahead and prep these also. Put a little bit of solder on here with flux. You got to do flux all the time. So we're going to put a little flux on there, solder them, and then we're going to flip it over. And we're going to go ahead and get our wires to the right, because we're going to need the right length here. All right, so let's see if our soldering iron is ready. Yeah, it's ready. Okay. All right, so go ahead and get our flux out. We're going to go ahead and prep these points. So again, we're going to prep this part right here. So just a little bit of no clean, and a little bit of no clean right there. Alrighty. And we're going to go ahead and just put, not a whole lot, just a little blob of fresh solder. Just like that. And then some over here. There we go. Okay, there we go. And there we go. All right, I like that. All right, and then we're going to prep this one over here, TP2. See, where's my... So, then we're going to go ahead and put our no flux down, or no clean flux. And then we're just going to go ahead and yeah, you don't need a whole blob, just like that, just a little. There, that's good. That's all we need. And that's it. That's all we got to do. So then we're going to go ahead and prep these up. And we're going to put a little bit of no flux all down there, or no clean. I can't keep saying no flux. No clean flux. And we're just going to very gently, you don't have to be on there very long, just enough to, like that. There you go. That's all the time you want to be on it. You don't want to put any like length of time on here. So just like that. There we go. Because you don't want to have the your soldering on there very long. You're gonna burn something. So let's go ahead and get these wires out. So and this particular guy off eBay, they did pretty good. They let's see. I think that's gonna be our TP. And these are going to be our two shoulder buttons. And what this is going to give this function. This is going to give this a brightness functionality, where we can go ahead and yeah, I think this is going to be. Yeah, I think that's about the right length. Yeah, these are going to be the two long ones are going to be shoulder buttons. But yeah, they went and cut these for me, which is really awesome because these little teeny ones, I have trouble with them. All right, so let's go ahead and just. Because I think it's going to be like, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and solder to the thing first. So this is going to be the select button. So that's the third one down. Let's go ahead and there we go. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and get the, let's see here, left and right. So we're going to go ahead and put on the right one on this side. Oh, I don't think I even touched that, did I? Alright. Alright, and then we're going to get the last one here. Okay, just like that. There we go. We got them all done. So let's go ahead and put our buttons and everything, because once we put in this, we'll be good to go. Alright, so let's get our buttons out. Alright. Alright, so this is the ones we need for right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put in our, these should all fit. Yeah. just like that. Then you can put the that button right there. And let's see here. There's really no way to screw this up because there's only one way you can put it in there. So. Okay, that feels really good. Actually, that feels really good. Okay. And then we're going to put our buttons back in there. Because they fell out. Because I stupidly turned it over. Alright, and yeah, we don't have to worry about all the other stuff. Just these ones. And then let's see, this one goes like that. Alrighty. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put our, let's see here, this goes left. Or, wait, no, is that? No, because that's, wait a minute. That, I can't tell left and right. So this is going to be left and this is going to be right, okay. Caster can't tell his left from his right, obviously. Wait a minute now, hold on. Yeah, it's the right bumper, so what the hell? Or did I not have it in there properly? Okay, there we go. Yeah, just like that. I don't know, this is kind of weird to get in here. I don't know. I don't know, this is really, really, really freaking weird. It's like, it should just go in there, but I don't know, it's being a bitch. Yeah, it's just like it's not wanting to stay in there. Okay. Okay, I think I got it in there. Alright. I was like, I know that's the left and the right. What the hell's going on here? Alright. Okay, I feel like it's gonna just go flying off. Do something. Okay. So now we got our things here. Okay. Now we can go ahead and probably we'll probably go ahead and solder TP2 real quick. Alright, hold on now. Let's take this gotta. I don't even know if I'm getting on there. Hold on. Alright. There we go. It's going to be like that. I believe these wires are going to come up like that. This is going to come up like that. Alright. Now we're ready to go ahead and put this on here. Well, no crap, because Kester's got to do this. Oh my god. Caster, you fool. Alright, Ducky, so we're going to go ahead and start this portion here. We're going to come back to soldering the screen here. We got everything prepped up like we did, but we're going to go ahead and start on the speaker. Alright, now I took a little bit of that double-sided tape that we had, and I put it on the bottom of this and put it right about here, you know. and we're going to have to solder these points here. There's a lot to solder to, so you're gonna need some wire for this part. But what you're gonna do is go ahead and get rid of the speaker. Just heat these points up right here, and you just pull it out, and there you go. Just like that. Let me clean that up a little bit. And just like that. And we really don't even need this part anymore. Like, so we're done with this. But yeah, we're not going to solder anything to here. So, I mean, you could put like the new speaker there, but you just still have the same problem, which is, it wouldn't be that loud. So that's what this amp is going to do. It's going to give us a really loud speaker. So, I'm not going to do it one by one. I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut, and I'll show you where everything is supposed to be at. And remember now, you're going to have to put down flux for everything that we're going to do, okay? So I'll go ahead and get those wires set up, and I'll, kind of hold it up here so you can see where everything goes. And also, if you need any kind of, help, there's a really good picture on handheldlegend.com that shows you where all this goes. But, okay, so enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll be right back, Duckies. Alright, Duckies, I'm back. I got this all wired up here. So as you can see, let's hold it right here. You can kind of pause the video or whatever and see where everything goes. A pair of tweezers, a pair of electrostatic safe tweezers will really help this out, especially with this one right here. Very, very teeny tiny. Yeah, it really helped out with that one. So, yeah, so that's how you want to wire it up to all these different points. And then I guess you can just put it like that, and it should be just fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get all this assembled together, and then we're gonna remember, you want to solder your point there. So we're gonna solder that real quick, and then we're gonna flip it over, and then we're gonna solder all this stuff and get it together. And we should be about done. So I'll be right back, Duckies. I want to go ahead and try to get this battery done here. So, so I think what we're gonna do here for the battery, we're gonna go ahead and put that in there like this. I want to make sure we do it right before we start deciding if we were gonna, how we're gonna get it in there all the way. Before we permanently put it in there. So let's go ahead and get this in there. I think I think it just slides in like that. Yeah, and I think you're supposed to have that pushed down. And yeah, see, because if you don't have that taped down, it's just gonna come right back up. But let's see. Let's see here. All right, let's see. How do you get that in there? Like that or like that? No, like this. There we go. Let's just go ahead and I wanted to make sure that we had it right, but hold on. I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and just put it in there. So I'm going to slide this out. Get my, yeah, I think you're going to have to just go ahead and do it once you get it in there. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. And we're just going to slide that in there. And yeah, there we go. And then we're going to peel this off. And we're going to just slide in there how we want it. We're going to kind of hold it down. And here we go. We should be good to go. And look at there. So let's see if it works. Oh, look at that. All right, let's put a game in and see. Look how loud. It looks how loud that is. Oh, that's really freaking loud. Oh my god, that is. Yeah, that is really freaking loud. Alright, now the way it works is you're supposed to take the select button. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, we might have messed up. Because you notice we were pressing the select button and it was dealing with the brightness. So let's start this over again. So we might have messed up here. Yeah, see, that's not supposed to happen. All right, Duckies, I kind of figured out what was wrong here. So what you want to do is, I had them solder to the wrong spot, so like I thought. So what you want to do is you want to solder to this point, and you want to solder to this point right here. And I've already tested it out, and it absolutely works. So let's go ahead and get it going. Let's show you how it looks. So we're gonna go ahead and put in Castlevania. And I think is it dead? Nope. There we go. Thought it was dead there for a second. I guess it wasn't fully on there. Alright, so as you can see, the select button doesn't do anything anymore. So you hold it down. And there you go. That's the brightness. And yeah. Oh, Caster really sucks at this, doesn't he? Alright, so hold that down. And then you can see it gets darker. And it gets brighter. So that's how it's supposed to work. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all dossied up. Get this back to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, Caster likes jumping the gun apparently. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump cut to when everything is completely put together, and we're gonna go ahead and wipe this screen down with our microfiber cloth. Get all those smudges off of there, and then we're gonna go ahead and last step is gonna be putting on this brand new awesome screen. So, okay, Ducky. See you in a second. All right, Ducky. So here we are. Got everything completely done now. The one thing I will say is I did put this on here. It does not look really good. But what I hate is, like, you can see a little bit of that. Yeah, this is from Handheld Legend, and I really don't like that. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but a little bit of that holographic stuff is coming up through the top here. Yeah, because the whole back, the way they did it is that this is actually clear, and then they have holographic tape on the other side, and so it's not really lined up all the way. But when you turn it on, you can't really notice it. But and then we got our oh, that gets really bright. Yeah. So, all right, Ducky. So yeah, that's how you do it. Just make sure you get your screw in there. But yeah, so that's how you do your ultimate handheld. So yeah, we went back and got that in there. But yeah, so everything feels great. Yeah, I really like this. So all right, Dougie. So thank you for being here with me and watching me screw up over and over again and finally getting this, because this is my first time doing this. I've changed the screen before, but I haven't done all this to it. So, anyways, Duckies, awesome. Glad I got this video done. So, anyways, we're gonna try to do the original Game Boy. We're gonna try to mod that, and we're also gonna try to mod the Game Boy Color. So, anyways, Duckies, I'm really happy with this. I'm not selling this. This is my personal one, and this feels really good. It feels like a kind of like a rubber. It's kind of like a non-slip. So, anyways, Duckies, like and subscribe for more subpar content, and stay safe and be good to each other.